So, good evening, YouTube. I hope you're all having a wicked Monday. I'm absolutely shattered. So, if you're watching this, I'm tucked up in my bed right now. Literally recorded this, uploaded it. I'm in bed. I'm shattered. So, the two morning videos will be out when I get up. I'm going to have a real long sleep tonight. I'm going to get up fairly early and I'm going to drop them straight away. As soon as I'm up, I'll record them and they'll be out. So apologies for that, but I am absolutely shattered. And yeah, I need my sleep. I need my beauty sleep. Listen, do stick a thumbs up on the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to the gaming channel. That channel, I'll be back on that again tomorrow. We're sat second in the group stage of the Europa League with the worst team on FIFA. Yeah, team UCD AFC is doing all right. So yeah, it's going kind of well right now. But yeah, like I said, come join in on that tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to that. I want to start off talking about Layvin Kurzawa. Again, this guy is linked to Arsenal, and every time I see him linked to Arsenal, a little piece inside of me dies. It's really not that deep. Excuse me. It's really not that deep. But he is again linked to Arsenal today. And it's kind of funny because Kieran Tierney was linked to Leicester the other day. And I see a couple of people in my comments on that video saying, well, why would he leave to go to Leicester? Well, they're Champions League football. And he's worked with Brendan Rodgers. They're a better team than us at the moment. So why wouldn't he want to go to Leicester? I'm not suggesting Kieran Tierney is going to go to Leicester. Not only that, we paid 25 million quid for him. We'd probably get about there or thereabouts that anyway. So it ain't like we would lose anything by selling him. And, you know, we might even be able to get more money for him. But I don't want him sold anyway. But I will say that Layvin Kurzawa has been linked with Arsenal for about, I don't know, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. And it doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. Now, he is linked to Barcelona as well. And apparently his preference is to go to Barcelona. Why wouldn't it be? Although saying that, are you going to get in that left back spot? Let's think about that. Left back spot over Jordi Alba? I'm not so sure you are. At the same time, would he get in over Kieran Tierney? Probably not. So then, I don't know. I don't know whether listen, there's obviously something in this story. He is a free signing. Arsenal love a freebie at the moment. You know, we're linked to a lot of players that are out of contract. Willian being another one. So I don't know. Listen, I don't want him at Arsenal. I've said that. I've made that quite clear over the last couple of weeks and months. Even in January, I was speaking about him nearly every day. It's getting kind of boring. But listen, leave it in the comment section. Let me know where you think Layvin Kurzawa is going to end up. Now, let's move on to Thomas Partey. Now, Thomas Partey is apparently open to a move to Arsenal, and it's his preference to join Arsenal in the Premier League. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Atletico Madrid, I'm going to go through something in a minute a lot of you guys might not know about, actually. But I don't believe his preference is to join Arsenal this summer in the Premier League. I think his preference is to go to a Premier League football club, and the best one he can find. That's not Arsenal right now, because I'm quite sure there's other clubs out there, Man United being one of them, that want Thomas Partey in their midfield. Now, listen, we've apparently had a bid a couple of weeks ago for 43 million, which is apparently his buyout clause. That's on the table. His agent came out and quashed stories that his dad put out there, saying that the deal was pretty much done and dusted to Arsenal. He's going to be signing for us, etc., etc., etc. A day later or 2 days later, his agent came out and said, well, listen, there's nothing done with anyone. A couple of Spanish media outlets are saying that it is pretty close, and he is looking at Arsenal. He wants to join Arsenal, etc., etc. There's so many conflicting stories with it, though. It's hard to keep up. But Atletico Madrid are strapped for cash. And they've basically gone down the route of doing this. They have put the club on an ERTE. Now, if you don't know what an ERTE is, it's basically a furlough. They've basically furloughed their staff. For the first 6 months, workers are entitled to 70% of their basic salary. And then on the 7th month, they're only entitled to 50% of that. Now, companies can add to the 70% if they are able to, and if the hours are cut to normal wages, if the hours are cut, normal wages will be paid for every day of their work. To qualify for that, you have to have worked 360 days in the past 6 years, and you have to have had your hours reduced by 10 to 60%. Now, obviously, how does that affect Atletico Madrid itself? Now, this is where it gets interesting, because they then get overlooked as a company by SEPE, the Spanish body that deals with all the benefits and stuff like that. And the report I read suggests that Atletico Madrid are not necessarily going to be in charge of their spending this summer. They're going to be looked into real badly because they've put themselves on this furlough type scheme, government-based scheme. Now, listen, Spain is in turmoil right now financially. Their main income is off of tourism. Nobody can go there. I can't get back there right now. So yeah, well, I probably can get back there actually, because there is flights. I'm just choosing not to go back there right now. I'm going to give it another week or two, see what the situation is, because you know, a lot of people are still not allowed out, still not allowed to move freely around your area, basically stuck in your house all day apart from 1 hour here and 1 hour there. So I'd rather do that around people rather than sit in an apartment on my one. So yeah, I'm going to go back in the next couple of weeks maybe. But this report I read suggests that they're not going to be in charge of their money, which is very interesting because they've got some good players at that football club. Saul Niguez is another one. He's been massively linked to Man United for about a year. And then obviously Thomas Partey, they're probably their two best players. You've then got Thomas Lemar. There's three players that they could potentially get, I don't know what, 100 million, 120 million quid for, 130 million. Then you've got João Felix. I'd imagine that they're still paying in installments for him. He's another one that could be worth a lot of money to leave. Them four players alone could rebuild Atletico Madrid. So I do think that Thomas Partey will leave. Will he come to Arsenal? That is the big question. Because like I said, they've put their staff on furlough right now. And it's not looking good for them. They are in a bit of turmoil. They're heavily in debt as well. They can't afford to pay their staff, hence why they furloughed them. It's not a good look right now. And the lucky thing for them is that they do have a few assets in terms of players that they can get out the door and that they can sell for decent money. So I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. I'd love to know whether you think Thomas Partey's coming to Arsenal. Leave all of that in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on that. And also let me know your thoughts on Layvin Kurzawa. And like I said, it's kind of interesting because that scheme and all of that kicked in as of today. Key workers that are going to work in Spain have to have a little ID card to prove that they are a key worker. I just looked through the list of key workers. Tobacconists are a key worker. Obviously, the Spanish love to smoke. Every bar and cafe and restaurant you're going in Spain, there's people smoking. So a tobacconist is actually seen as a key worker, which is kind of mad. But there we go. Anyway, like I said, I will not be back at 7 o'clock in the morning. As soon as I'm up, we've got the guy coming to fix the washing machine tomorrow. The washing machine's packed up. I think he's coming at about 7 o'clock. So I'm going to be out kind of early. So yeah, I'll be out about, I'll say about 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish. And then the Premier League one should be out around 10:30 anyway, but I'm not recording them tonight. As you're watching this, I am currently in bed. So yeah, listen, all have a wicked evening. Thanks for all the love and support in the videos. Really appreciate it. All the comments are mad. Can't keep up with them. But listen, thank you very much. Stick a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Big up all the people that have subscribed recently. It's gone up about 250 subscribers in the last week and a half. Last 10 days or so. So thank you very much to all of you that have done that. Now, just go and subscribe to the gaming channel. The gaming channel link is down there. Go and subscribe to that. And I'll be back on that about 12:30, 1 o'clock tomorrow. All have a nice evening. Laters, peeps.